Welcome to Patched. I'm your host, Paul James, and today I'm joined by Matt Phillips and Damo Camilleri.
Dramatic glass taken off here. Oh,
it's on. Oh, hang on, you're missing something.
Yeah, they're in the car somewhere.
yeah.
So
He's
that's my item of clothing taken.
yeah, that's the next item of clothing.
Oh, that's right, you're gradually losing items of clothing.
Oh,
per
no,
recording.
you've ruined it. Again.
So
prize is gone.
we are talking about kind of gaming spin-offs, sidesteps, things that have kind of been done differently that we've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And David, this is prompted by something you
it
saw.
all came into context when Super Meat Boy,
It is quite a while ago now.
the fantastic. Oh my god, this is the worst scroll ever. Fantastic.
We had some grease.
The old Twitter. It was like some douche was like changing Super Meat Boy into an auto runner is like turning an FPS into a fighting game. I think your sales won't be nearly as good as the original Super Meat Boy. And it's like, and they replied beautifully, for every one of you, there are 10 that love it. Thanks for your concern, though. And that just got us into a beautiful topic of games that go take a sidestep, but it still pays off for them.
Yeah.
And I mean, Anthony Carboni, another legendary man.
Maybe before we dive into it, because like we had some of our own ideas.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
otherwise they might double
they
up.
kicked off with the best one. It was like
I'll go on Carboni.
Mario in a go-kart.
And we all have a love of Mario Kart here.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
How good is Mario Kart?
that's fantastic.
That's great.
And it's a franchise that now sells more than what the mainline Mario games do.
Yeah, I mean,
Mario
multiplayer
Kart,
does really well.
The Wii one was a bit different, but like Mario Kart Wii far outsold anything that Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh, it's the steering wheel.
The steering wheel.
The steering wheel, yeah.
That's all the one we've got
Mario
it for,
Kart
is the
8.
steering wheel.
And when it came to the Switch, smashed past what
Deluxe. The
Odyssey
Deluxe.
did. Yeah. What Odyssey's done. So yeah, it's a spin-off that's actually now well and truly ahead of what.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the Mario, like the core Mario games are better than any
Did
Mario
you know
Kart.
that in the States there are 6 different tracks? There are 6, like they're all the same tracks, but there are 6 tracks with different names. The US has a different one from UK. I think we're based off UK.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, there you
I
go.
had no idea.
Yeah, no shit. I was like, oh, because it came up. I was watching the speedruns for it because it's just insane watching
Mario
like
Kart,
people
yeah.
like plow through Mario Kart. You're like, oh, I suck at 50cc, so that's 50cc is ridiculously hard. I think it's just it is. It's so slow that you're like,
yeah, okay.
you're like, oh, like I'm winning.
When is this race going to end?
I'm winning, but like, yeah, you go for a shortcut and you're just like, yeah. You're like, oh damn.
You actually don't have enough
I'm
speed
only a
to get over
lap
the
in.
jump.
Yeah. I'm only a lap in front of everybody else, but whatever. Then kick
I know
off.
you had a few on a list.
Donkey Kong Country.
Oh,
Spinning off the
yeah.
original
Off the original Donkey Kong.
What do you? I mean, do you like it in both its forms?
No, I prefer Donkey Kong Country better for some reason. I mean, I don't mind the old one. I only found out the old one during Donkey Kong 64 when they had the little
Oh yeah, they had
arcade
those levels in
game,
there.
which was
Like,
great.
it seems well refined and polished. Like they've done this before.
Yeah, like, oh, it's very good. But that's probably my big one. What was the other one? Yes, definitely Mario Kart. I was talking before. Red Dead. It's pretty much just a.
Yeah, explain that one, because I mean, Red Dead's kind of its own IP. Like,
But it's going off Grand Theft Auto's
oh yeah,
sort of spin off because this is pretty much just what we said. It's like Grand
They're
Theft
in
Auto
the
for
same
horses.
universe.
Not really, is it?
But, no, I'm making shit up.
Oh, okay.
John Marsden is off just
He's
dealing with
the uncle of-
carts, horses and carts.
Well, no, he's great.
Well, in Los Santos over there, you've got
great grandkids
yeah,
He's
are
Trevor.
on San Andreas.
yeah. There we go.
Oh, sorry, that's how you dab.
Dab.
I thought it was just blocking out that small little strip of
Yeah,
light.
I know. It's just so.
Oh, you're getting a
slim.
tiny little bit through the gap.
It's blinding me.
It's good look. It's
No, but I think I never picked up on that. It was like, yeah, it's just, it is. It's almost the same formula of game, but they just took a side step and went,
Why
we'll
not
just
horses?
try out this. Works. I mean, they could do a sci-fi thing if they, wanted to in the future, but
Didn't Rockstar do a racing car game as well?
Midnight Club.
Yeah.
oh, that was so good.
Midnight Club, Bully, Table tennis.
Oh yeah, table tennis.
And then let's be honest, you
one.
can think about some of those games that are in GTA 5, like tennis, for example. They could totally just make a full game out.
Oh, absolutely.
They worked as if it was... They'd
Yeah.
been given the time that a tennis sim would normally get. And I mean sim, not bloody Mario Tennis. Like, it's, pretty crazy, the level of detail that went into some of the stuff they did there.
Yeah.
One that immediately sprung to mind for me was... we were talking about Mario, was Paper Mario.
Oh,
Because they're like same characters, same all, but then they've just, it's an RPG, and I guess Paper Mario and, what was it?
Mario
RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Yeah.
And like Mario
Back
and
in the day.
Luigi lost in
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a-
Mario is missing another. Was that another one?
Yeah.
Oh, Mario's Missing is slightly
Very old
different to
Super
those ones, but
Nintendo.
yeah, Mario's Time Machine.
Yeah,
That's bad.
but even Dr. Mario, like Mario's done like a whole bunch of spin-offs that have all paid off, like in weird and strange ways. But yeah,
It's
no.
created other spin-offs.
Talking about that,
Yoshi's
though,
Island, for
I
example.
really, really want that to come to the Switch. Like,
If they could bring it back to its old...
it's powerful. Like if they can go, hey, here's GameCube classics on the eStore, done. Like even if they say no to the Virtual Console, whatever,
Yeah.
and they just go, you pay for your subscription, you get your Nintendo and NES games, or they go, no, you can go buy the classics. It's fine because I've already played through the first Mario,
Yeah.
Paper Mario,
yeah.
but I heard the
64.
second one was where it was like
1000-Year Door
whoa.
on the GameCube is the shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm shattered. I
It's
never
defined that
played
way in the Oxford Dictionary. Like, you search the shit and it's got a picture of Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door.
the Oxford Dictionary. The shit. I thought it was bananas. No, this is the shit. This shit is.
Are you talking about that song? Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani.
Oh, God.
Another game that's
This took
taken
a
a
spin.
classic sidestep and in a career that didn't pay off.
But then you had a really long list from...
Yeah,
from
well,
posters
everyone
that
was
actually
just
inspired
throwing-
this whole thing. So.
everyone was just throwing back and forth, like just insulting, not insulting this guy, but just kind of going like, don't ever think that like, you know, they've obviously done their research. Like, don't like. I hate when people like attack game developers when they're doing well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Try to knock them
oh,
down a few pegs.
Yeah, don't do that. And Metroid going first person, like the Fusion games, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, 'cause it's still the same formula, but what they did in the space and how they could...
it changed the game, but it paid off because I mean, like, what's Metroid Fusion 4? We haven't heard anything about that.
You mean Metroid Prime
Prime.
4?
Prime, that's it. And then, like, well, I got
Yeah,
told.
that got announced last year and then we didn't see anything.
Yeah, I've
more
got
deep.
told that there's 2 on the go.
I mean, I wouldn't rule it out.
Hun?
Pinball.
Yeah, like remember all the pinball games?
Pokemon
like,
pinball.
Pokemon pinball, Kirby pinball. I bet the Pokemon one had the Rumble
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
That's great.
I mean, Nintendo's one of those companies that's done a lot with their spin-offs. So you just mentioned
Yeah.
Pokemon. Well, you had the core Pokemon games, then you got pinball, then you got the trading card game,
Stadium.
and then Stadium, which I guess in many respects was
Snap.
still the core thing. And Snap.
Oh,
then those
bring back Snap.
those mystery dungeon games and all those sorts of
Yeah,
things. So like,
Detective Pikachu.
yeah. So they've done a lot
Reynolds.
of that. Nintendo's probably the
Reynolds.
master of using their IP and then taking it in different directions
Yeah.
and doing different things. Again, Donkey Kong, even though it was rare at the time,
Yeah.
they were still doing their stuff for Nintendo.
But I mean, look
And
at
Nintendo's picked it up anyway with Country Returns and then Tropical Freeze.
look at
Great
Warcraft.
games. Yeah,
Warcraft
World of
was
Warcraft too.
massive. Like from Warcraft to World of Warcraft into a card game. It's successfully been picked up each time, ran well. Like, you know, I mean, it helps that Blizzard has an amazing storytelling ability.
Yeah.
And their trailers for anything are just the greatest.
Yeah, if only
Even
the
that
Warcraft,
Hearthstone,
if only the
like-
Warcraft movie was made by Blizzard, not...
Oh, man, like, seeing that actually really upsets me. Like, have you seen the Hearthstone one where they have, like, a Disney sing-along thing?
No.
It's like if you're like, yo, where's the animated series of this? Like, give me this. Like, even Overwatch, every time they announce a new character and
the
stuff
hamster.
like that.
The new hamster.
Oh, it's
I
incredible.
almost wanted to play the game because of the hamster and his backstory. Lands in Australia, starts fucking shit up. Like,
But-
all right.
Blizzard have
And
also...
then I decided, no, I'm not going to play that game.
What? Overwatch?
Overwatch.
Yeah,
It's-
no, unless you're
it's
running
too
a
far
keyboard and mouse, like, there's no point.
No, on
You're
the
just gonna-
PlayStation, we can't do crossplay.
Ooh, shots fired. Well, not PS4. 'cause
We
it's,
can actually probably talk about. We
There's a
will talk
topic.
about that.
There's a
There is a good topic. But the crazy part was too is that they tried to take a sidestep with StarCraft, producing StarCraft Ghost, and it never launched.
Yeah, but I
Never.
mean I think games get concepts all the time, and then
Yeah,
they just
but
fall
that
through.
looked amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
I'm pretty sure you were Nova, and I think she actually got picked up into StarCraft 2. They were like, she's a really cool character. Let's use her.
Yeah. What else did your list provide?
Well, we had the
I thought
Hitman.
Crash Team Racing and those sort of things.
Oh, Crash Team Racing. Still, I love that game, man. Crash Team Racing is amazing.
Yeah.
It's had a lot of fun. I'd like to see it come back. You know, now that Crash is back.
Remastered.
Thing. Yeah.
Remastered edition.
Well, I wouldn't mind like if they did the Spyro and then they went, hey, by the way, here's a new
Dragon's back.
Here's like I don't know, whatever universe this is, the Naughty Dog.
There's still whole Naughty
cra-
Dog Team Racing.
The
Had Drake.
PS1 cinematic universe.
The what?
The PS1 cinematic
Yeah,
universe.
it had Papa the Rapper, whatever his name is.
The guy from Ape Escape.
Ape Escape. My God, I wish I could
Sir
play
Daniel
that.
Fortescue.
I
the
need
big-
1 and 2
from Medieval. But
Medieval. I can't wait for
that's
that to
getting
come out.
remade anyway, so. Or whatever.
Hitman is a puzzle game.
It's a Go. Which actually started with Tomb Raider. Or Lara Croft. It was Lara Croft Go. And then we saw Hitman, and then we saw Deus Ex.
Smash. Just chucking all your
Nintendo.
characters. into
Which
a-
doesn't necessarily spin off a particular franchise, just
No.
all of them. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
So Banjo-Kazooie could be a spin-off from Diddy Kong.
But didn't they come to... No, I think they were in... Like, they had their own game before they came to Diddy Kong Racing.
I think so.
I reckon that they did. Fairly sure on that one. But,
Conker. I can't think Conker.
Conker's awesome.
Yeah, but Conker had a game and then Conker
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
a sequel that was a sidestep
And then there was
Yeah.
Bad Fur Day. Love Bad Fur Day.
Bad Fur Day.
What else was in the list?
That was the
Oh, that was the list.
yeah. It's
Oh, that's right. It kind of continued, but you just sent a screenshot over.
Yeah. I mean, games that I've played in my history of like things that have taken a sidestep that didn't go well was Risk of Rain. Again, like they were going to produce the sequel to Risk of Rain, which was a 2D shooting thing, and like the concept was that it was going to go 3D, and like the reception was real bad to the point I think they just dropped it. I haven't heard
Fair
anything from them, so correct me if I'm wrong. Hit me up, please. I would love to know where you get your sources from, but yeah, from what I've seen, it's just
I think we've spoken about The Witcher 3 in every
Gwent.
episode this month, but Gwent is the
Yeah.
one that spun off of that, and it's really popular. And I think it's going into full, I think it's like in a beta at the moment, but it's going to go into a full release later this year. Where it's just a standalone card game, like Hearthstone or whatever.
you got your not only your Pokemon Go, but like going into mobile gaming, like you had again
Your
Nintendo
adaptations of them, yeah.
Mario.
nailing it. You got your Mario Go or Run?
Mario Run, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp,
Oh,
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Fire Emblem
and
Heroes. That was the one I was
Pokemon
trying to
Go.
remember.
So,
Yeah,
well, you couldn't remember Fire Emblem.
not Heroes
You.
at this stage.
You,
man.
Fire Emblem.
I'm sorry. But even
like
the cross though.
the mobile space is good for that sort of stuff, and that's where you got the Go games like Lara Croft, Hitman, Deus Ex. Anyway, that's where they began.
Okay.
Then they went from there. So yeah, there's lots of cool things kind of going on when it comes to your spin-offs and little side steps and all that sort of stuff.
But I think it's just interesting though, like when it's done right, like even Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah,
It's like a
And Halo
completely.
Wars. We
And
mentioned
Halo
Halo
Wars.
Wars before the recording.
God, but like I like it when maybe not the game does it, but people playing the game do it too. Like I think that's a really cool thing. Like Halo, there's like you can use like system settings in the Forge or whatever. So you can have like you can have races, you can have Warthog races and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool seeing like people go, hey, this is a really fun game and I'm having lots of fun, but can we just push this a little bit?
I'll try something else with it.
And
Which is what the likes of Little Big Planet actually became, where it's your opportunity to build whatever game you want. And it's
Yeah.
not a spin-off, but
No.
that sort of ability within a
and
within
exactly.
a licensed
Sometimes
IP to
it's
actually
not
do different things with it.
classically a spin-off, but it is like it's like, man, Halo Racing was fun. I played the shit out of that. I can't remember what they called it. I don't know. There used to be things like you had to like hit a target with things like there was
Yeah.
crazy challenges and stuff like that, like rocket jumping and
I mean, I just want
things.
Naughty Dog to do. They've already done Crash Team Racing. They did Jack X. It's time for Uncharted Racing, and more importantly, The Last of Us Racing.
The Last of Us. It's
You
what, just a clicker car?
jumping on the back of a clicker and just off you go.
Wait, it only affected humans, didn't it?
Because those pricks run like
Did it? Did
yeah.
Ah,
It was a human virus.
that sucks.
To my knowledge. And, things may change in The Last of Us Part 2, who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
it
know
would,
anything.
would be cool though, like if you had something like, maybe.
Boy Simulator 2018.
Pardon?
Boy.
Boy. Well, look at that. Yeah, like we went.
I mean,
from,
that's the way you play that changed.
Yeah,
yeah.
and so it's not always a huge sidestep. Not only it's not always a spin-off, but definitely a change in style and play.
Yeah, the way you're playing the game.
Has dramatically affect. Oh, Chocobo Tales too.
So-
Any of the Chocobo games and Chocobo
Say
Racing?
Grand Theft Auto as well.
Yeah,
From
because
its-
you went
from its
from
top
Bird's
down
Eye.
to-
Birds, yeah, and then it blew people's minds
It's
seeing
crazy.
like,
Whoa.
man,
Well,
this
that's
is-
when the franchise really opened up because it like there was so much more you could do.
Was the
It
point system?
still totally worked because they did Chinatown Wars on the DS and
Oh, that was super fun too. Going back to that
Yeah.
classic style,
like it can still
game.
work. They kind of took what they learned from the 3D space and then brought it back to their older school approach and kind of managed to meld them together. And those who played Chinatown Wars said it was really good, whether it was on the DS or when it came out on the PSP later on.
So this is why I hate Australian internet. This right now would have been so fantastic having like a live feed. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
Getting
if we
people
had the
pumping stuff into the comments.
yeah, like just
I mean,
going.
I have the means to do that.
doing-
It's just,
Oh yeah, no, but if it drops or
Player
whatever,
2 needs to
it's
get
just.
some need to do more live streams for Player 2. We'll just live stream patch going forward. Sorry guys, we've been about an hour because we were waiting for our lunch. True story.
Oh,
True story.
Gosh, that's a sidestep. No, I'm trying to think of things. But even Mario, going from the 2D to
Yeah.
Mario 64, that opened it up and you did that crazy work. But not only like that, but it was worlds. That's where they introduced worlds. Like,
Not level based where
Yeah, they were self.
Yeah.
you just roam around wherever you felt like it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
one big theme to the world, and you're just going off and exploring whatever.
Yeah,
your
I
own
shouldn't
pace.
say like worlds because you had Mario 3 had the real.
And then Mario World, which confuses everything because it's still levels.
Oh yeah, and there you go, Mario World. It's led into Yoshi's Island or whatever,
Yoshi's Island, one of the greatest.
and the Woolly
Touch
games.
Fuzzy, get dizzy.
You got the Woolly games.
Yoshi
whatever they
one.
are.
Yeah,
Yoshi was one, wasn't it?
yeah. There was Yoshi's Woolly World. There was Kirby's Epic Yarn.
I haven't played them, and I'm not going to. I'm sorry.
They're very easy.
I'm guessing they are very
They're really
easy
tailored
and
to
they're
the
artistically beautiful,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah,
But-
I mean, I played Yoshi with Angelica. We didn't mess around with. I mean, there's
Again.
there's about three
couples that play
there's about
together.
there's four different woolly Yoshi related things there on the shelf as it is.
What was that Yoshi turned around for? What did he do wrong?
I don't know. She's one. That's one she actually made
What?
out of clay
Oh, really?
or out of like
plasticine
kind
or
of
whatever.
clay-ish sort of thing. It was a weird thing they were selling at RTX last year.
Oh no way.
But it's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I think the thing we're kind of landing on here is the fact that when developers are prepared to try and like they've got their established IP, whatever it is, whether it's Mario or Pokemon or Halo or whatever the hell it happens to be. I don't know. PlayStation hasn't done it all that much, but
Nintendo have nailed it a bunch.
when
of
you've
times.
got when you've got those IP,
lot.
yeah, Nintendo just
That's what Nintendo does. Like, oh, let's just try something different.
it's a good opportunity.
Mario Party.
We saw it in Mario
Mario Party.
Mario plus Rabbids last year for the
Yeah, that was
Like
really
when-
nice of them.
when they've got these IP to such a high level that people just, oh, Mario, sweet, I'll go and buy it. That's your opportunity to then try and do different things with it, and you can kind of open people up to new genres or just new ways of playing, or perspective jumps or whatever. Some they can be big or small or whatever, and that's your actual kind of golden opportunity to do that is with the big IP. And I mean, you can do it with the new IP, but you can't guarantee that it's necessarily going to be recognised by people. It might be fantastic, but it doesn't sell.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was
But
the
you
hard
attach a big
thing.
name to it.
The hard thing with
same.
something like Halo Wars and Spartan
Assault. and all
Spartan
this,
Assault. Yeah, I mean, everybody was like, "Oh, well, this is like shit. This is not Halo." It's like maybe they jumped the gun
Well,
too
it depends on what
early.
your definition of Halo is.
I mean-
Is it first-person shooting or is it Spartans and all that sort of thing. Because if it's
My God, I
if
love
you look at it through the lens of it's Spartans, then it doesn't matter whether it's wars or whatever. Like that's still there. So.
I wish season 2 of Spartan. I would get my Xbox 360 back off Sony if they released Spartan Ops season 2. Like that was fantastic. That was just and look at that inside a Halo game. It was not necessarily a spin-off, but it was like, hey, this is you playing your guy, not Master Chief. Yeah. So like how you've designed your loadout, your specials, your armor look, everything. And it's like, God, it's really cool. Damn it.
Any last minute additions from anyone that we've not thought of? We've rattled off.
We've rattled off games that we haven't thought about.
Does Rainbow Six Vegas count? Or no?
I don't even remember what it was like before.
I thought it was just multiplayer.
Siege is just multiplayer.
Siege is multiplayer. I'm not sure about before. Because all you used to do was just same thing, raid houses.
I never knew much about Rainbow Six until Vegas came along, and then I didn't play it. I just knew, this is like a Call of Duty, really, in the end. I have no idea when it comes to that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I can't think of any, but...
What are those Assassin's Creed games?
You had the...
China,
Origins?
Russia, and...
India,
yeah. The kind of 2D platform ones, which were okay. They didn't nail it. But at the same time, they were, in the same way we were talking about Mario, they took the big name of Assassin's Creed and tried to do something different with it.
Yeah.
And maybe all of a sudden, that person that enjoys that goes out and picks up, just to plug it, Hollow Knight. Or whatever it might happen to be. So they experiment with other things because they enjoyed it via that big name.
Yeah.
I think it's good for the whole industry when that sort of thing's happening.
Yeah. No, and I mean, I'd love to see a spin-off of certain things. Like, I played not Mario All-Stars, PlayStation Battle Stars.
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Yeah. It was actually a lot of fun.
Battle Royales before PUBG and Fortnite did.
It was a heap of fun. Like, it was good. Like, I don't think it got the reception because it was like, it's not Smash. And it's like
there were some problems with it, but it was a solid game.
Yeah, it was a bunch of fun. Like, thing. I don't know. I'm trying to think of games that I love and would I love to see a spin-off of them. I guess Telltale do the amazing job of. I think they started off with poker, didn't they?
They were doing weird little things,
and then they after adventures. Ages of all the other games and shit coming out.
Adventure game? Is it a Telltale game?
Adventure game? No.
Ah, damn. Sorry, I'm trying to work out his late game review, which by now you may very well have seen already, but I still don't know what it is. We might, on that glorious note, wrap things up there because we've discussed a shit ton of games. That's
and if you can think of any, hit us
Sound
up
off in the comments. Let us know what you think. There's lots of awesome games out there,
Paul.
but just do keep in mind we rattled off a ton of them, so we might have actually mentioned the game.
Yeah,
we also may not have because we're very limited human beings. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. All those buttons down the bottom here. Matto, point them out. Hit the notification bell as well. That's the like. That's the subscribe. There's the share.
Play.
There's the notification. Hit all those buttons.
Autoplay.
Share it with your friends. We'd really love to support. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted to every video the moment it goes live. The website, player2.net.au, which you won't find here, or here. Maybe in the comments, in the description though. Visit that website. You'll find a whole bunch of written pieces, reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, the Player 2 Live Graph, our E3 hub, and much more. There's some awesome stuff there, so please consider checking it out. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Consider kicking in a few dollars. At the lower tiers, you'll get early access to whatever this is. And a whole bunch of other shows as well. At the top tiers, you can get exclusive episodes of those shows, and at the very top tier, you'll get to join us in the monthly Player 2 podcast. Help that Player 2 dream grow. Please, we love you. Twitter.
Tacos Talks.
Stalks.
Tacos Talks.
At Matto_Phil.
Paul James P2, and the website is Player2au. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Go and play a spin-off game. They're awesome.